Music Tech Festa of Richseam. Richseam is a music discovery website that allows users to find new music through the connections and collaborations of their favorite artists. So we're constantly hearing that music discovery online is going to become more and more important as choice grows. So with millions of tracks available to you at your fingertips, how do you actually choose what it is you're going to listen to? Now, there are lots of people trying to solve this problem, and most of the solutions are generally based on, so people will recommend music to you based on user-generated data. So that's what people are listening to, or what they're sharing with their friends, things like that. So we've turned this concept on its head, and we've gone back to the artists, and we're looking at the artists to provide that data. So that's what really sets us apart, and we're actually looking, so our connections come from collaborations between artists such as who they've been in a band with, who they've toured with, who they've produced, things like that. So away from the internet, this isn't really a new thing. It's what we do all the time as fans. We go to Wikipedia to find out if they share band members. We look at liner notes to find out, what other stuff they've done. Go to gigs, find out about support acts in that way. So this is already happening, but we wanted to build this experience online and make it available for those who don't follow the world of music so attentively. And that's what we've done. We've pulled together 2.4 million relationships from 181,000 artists, all in one place, and that's richseam.com. And this is what it is. It's pretty simple to use. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. You just type in your favorite artist. I'll show you quickly how it works. We've used Jack White just as an example. So if you go to the Jack White page, you'll see everything you expect to find from a music discovery website. So you have short biog, tells you the record label, genre. It tells you if he's on tour and where. Further down the page, you can also play the music, currently only through Spotify, but you can play it on the page itself, and you can also play all of his connections as well. The thing that sets us apart is the connections bar on the right-hand side. So here, you see everyone that Jack White is musically connected to. So all the bands he's been in, everything he's produced, and then you can go on a little bit of a musical journey. If you click through to the different bands, it takes you to their pages. So you can quickly get to, so if we take Jack White as an example, he was in the Raconteurs, along with Patrick Keeler. Patrick Keeler was in the Greenhorns. They toured with the Ravenettes, and so on and so forth. And you can quickly build these links and find new music that way. So we built a prototype and we launched it, and it's been really well received by journalists and users, sort of music fans themselves. But it's really just phase one. It just shows you what's possible with the information out there through open link data and APIs and a little bit of imagination. In the next few months, we're hoping to roll out version 2, and this will have a whole load of new features, and it will allow you to add your own connections and curate the data that's already there. We're also playing with the idea of adding a new feature that allows you to type in 2 artists, and it shows you the path that you can get to those 2 artists. But we haven't thought of a name, so if anyone can think of anything fun and exciting, do come and speak to me afterwards. So that's sort of what we're looking to do coming up in the next few months. I think it's really important because we're helping users to unlock the long tail of their favorite artists and musicians, and by doing that, it gives them a deeper engagement with music, and it also tells them how these people are connected. It's not just a random, oh, you should listen to this. Like, we're allowing them to learn more as they're listening to music. So that's what we do. I think there's a gap in the market for our kind of service, and after all, you could see it as the artists themselves are recommending the music because they've played with them and collaborated with them in some way. So thank you very much for listening. We're really keen to get any feedback, so do drop us an email or come and find us afterwards. We're here, and my co-founder's in the front as well, so we'd love to chat to all of you. And do follow us on Twitter at Richseam, and we'll let you know when our new product's launched. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Yvette, and we've got plenty of time for questions. If anyone would like to ask a question to Yvette. Yep.
So where did you get all the information which artists are connected to which, and are you is that based on like Discogs or Last FM or?
Yeah, so it's basically pulled in through a lot of different, it's mashed up from a lot of different sources. So yeah, well, not Discogs yet in version 2, but we use Music Brains and Freebase and things like that. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions for Yvette? Yep.
Thought of a name for your idea for connecting people. The Patch Bay.
The Patchway.
Patch Bay.
Patchway, okay.
Bay. Patch Bay.
What?
It's obviously not a
No,
guy.
we were going with baconizer, but we thought that was a little bit lame. I don't know, like, you know.
Bit techie.
No, that died on its feet, so we won't call it that.
Brave of you, though. That was, nice. Questions or business consultancy advice for Yvette?
Come find us afterwards, please.
Cameron's going to be brave enough now. Just a quick clarification, actually, Yvette,
Yeah.
though. I mean, obviously, we can use this as consumers.
Yeah.
Is it also a business-to-business tool? Do you see it becoming more business-to-business in future?
Well, we're currently negotiating with certain businesses and thinking about how we can sub-license the data. But eventually, yeah, but at the moment, it's just music fans go on there and find new music in that way. So there is a business model behind it, but it's still being structured.
Okay, all right. And on the lookout for any money investment?
Always.
Always?
Always, yeah.
Okay, so if anyone wants to give you a lot of money afterwards, that's also fine?
Yep, absolutely. Do come and speak to us.
Lovely. Okay, thanks a lot. Yvette Modinou from Richseam.